Well. Kindly excuse us for the loss in connection there. We had some issue with the Wi-Fi there. So welcome back to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is our Vitlamurthy, South Africa defending 136, but New Zealand definitely on the move here. New Zealand definitely on the move. They have started well here. They have raced to 47 for no loss in 5.2 overs. 47 for no loss in 5.2 overs with Conway on 17 of 15 of Latham of 18 of 17 balls here, and some freebies and extras being thrown in from South Africa. And they definitely look other chase is almost come down to run a ball here. 90 runs required from 88, as here is Koidze running into ball to Latham of Yorker length delivery. Wonderful ball there from Koidze. He's been spewing some wonderful balls this evening here. Wonderful pace there from Koidze. 146 clicks on that one, across seam delivery, Yorker length, almost bang on target, and Tom Latham just squeezing it away. That'll be a dot ball here. 3 dot balls on the trot here, and South Africa at the same stage where 36 for 3. New Zealand, the last 3 balls of power play here. How much can they get here? Will they try to maximize it, or will they be happy to see off Koidze's over? Here is Koidze once again, a slower ball outside the off stump, and I think off the edge of the ball, just falling short of the diving efforts of the wicket keeper there. Wonderful change of pace there. Straight away from 141, 147 clicks is now bowled a back of the hand delivery off the outside edge. I think it was 115 clicks on that one. Just falling short of the wicket keeper there. Back of the hand. Wonderful deception there from Koidze off the outside edge of Tom Latham's bat, and a diving effort there from Hester Huizen, and that'll be just a single here. Dot ball here. Here is Koidze. 4 dot balls on the trot. Once again, a Yorker length delivery. Tom Latham squeezes it out to mid-wicket field there. That'll be a dot ball here. Koidze has been in some kind of rhythm tonight. 149 clicks on that one. 144, 147, 146. 115 and now 149. He's definitely brewing some pace. He's cranking up the pace tonight. He's just coming in and hitting the deck hard. He's just extracting, bending his back and putting that effort behind his bowling, bending his back, and he's generating some serious pace out there. And here is Koidze this time for your full toss, a slow dipping full toss, inside edge, and the ball running away towards the deep. Fine leg region there for a single. Just 1 run coming off it. Once again, 146.1 clicks on that one. 3 overs, none for 9 here for Koidze. And New Zealand now, I think they are 47, 8 for no loss after the end of 6 overs here. That'll be the end of the power play, and they are 48 for 6. South African seamers have been a little bit erratic today with the line and lengths. I think riding low on confidence, a low score on board. Keshav Maharaj, the captain, skipper, brings himself into the attack for the first time in this inning straight away as soon as the field restrictions have been relaxed here. Here is Keshav Maharaj, a good length delivery, punch it away towards the long on fielder there. Just going past Keshav Maharaj, and that'll be a single here for Keshav Maharaj. Can be a single here for Latham, beg your pardon there. Here is Maharaj running into ball to Conway. Flight delivery, angling into Conway's patch. He's tucked it away towards the short fine leg fielder there. They'll cross over for a single here. Well. New Zealand definitely having an upper hand here. Almost less than a run a ball here. Almost a run a ball, beg your pardon. They're just 87 required of 82 balls, and they're raced up to 50. The 50 partnership for the opening wicket between Conway and Latham en route in this chase of 137. And to all the folks, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This time a flight delivery, angling into the pads, and Tom Latham goes down on one knee. He sweeps it wonderfully, and great fielding there. He's putting a dive towards his right, and he's managed to save 2 runs here for the team here. Wonderful fielding effort in the deep there. and restricting the batters to just 2 runs here. Good cricket all round there. Wonderful shot, getting down on one knee and sweeping it away. And a full stretch dive there, diving towards his left, and the fielders managed to stop the ball and restricting the batters to just 2 runs here. Saved two crucial runs here for the team. Hunger there, commitment there, passion there, and is put in a full sledge drive there. This time, good length delivery is punched away towards the cover fielder. That will be a dot ball there. Keshav Maharaj. Can he give South Africa the first breakthrough this time? Our top edge here. It's in the air. Will this be taken? No, it will fall short of the fielder running in from the deep square leg region there. That will be one bounce into the fielder's hands, and that will be just a single there. Keshav Maharaj. Flight delivery, a tossed up delivery. Conway goes down on one leg and he goes for the sweep shot here. Slog sweep here, and the ball's gone deep into the stands here in the deep mid-wicket region there. A huge 6 to end the over. 11 runs coming off Keshav Maharaj first, and New Zealand racing away to 59 for no loss, and the target's been reduced to run a ball now. 78 required of 78 for New Zealand to go up in the series 2-1 in this 5-match contest here. And South Africa, New Zealand here 59 for no loss after the end of 7 overs. What a wonderful shot, going down on one knee, getting underneath the ball, and no second thoughts on that one. Completely completing, getting the power behind the shot and timing it perfectly. And a huge 6 coming off Conway's blade. And South Africa, New Zealand definitely en route. They will be happy here. 59 for no loss after the end of 7 overs here. And New Zealand, as you can see on your screens, they bat extremely deep here. Robinson, Kelly, Jacobs, Santner, Neesham, McConkey, Kyle Jamieson. So a long batting lineup here. And here is McCoyana, who's coming into second over this time. A good length delivery, shaping away from the left-hander. And Tom Latham just punches it towards the cover fielder there. A little bit early into the shot, and that'll be a dot ball there. Here is Mokana running into bowl to Latham. Full length delivery, shaping away from the left-hander. Latham, what a shot here from Latham. Wonderful drive there, going past the fielder in the short cover region, and the ball runs away just wide of the fielder in the sweeper cover region, and that'll be 4 runs here. Rolls his finger over the balls here, Mokoyana, and a wonderful little balance there from Latham. Absolute textbook style shot, traditional shot. Through the covers region, then no chance for the fielder in the deep, and that'll be 4 runs here. Wonderful effort, nevertheless, by Ruben Herman, running in all the way from the deep point region there, but no chance there. This time a full toss delivery, missed out opportunity. He's only managed to drive it towards the point field there. Good fielding there by Zorzi in the point region, putting his body behind the line. And though Latham was interested to capitalize on the ball bouncing from the point fielder there, deflecting from the point fielder there, but Conway rightfully denying the run because that could have been tight there. And Conway did not want to take that unwanted risk here, and takes the mature call of not going for the run here. That'll be just a dot ball. Here is Mokoya now running to bowl to Latham. This time, slower delivery, a little bit short here. The ball's been hit in the air. Poor shot here from Latham. Did not time the ball perfectly. The ball's in the air, straight towards the fielder there in the deep mid-wicket region there. He's been stationed for the very same purpose, and he's dropped it here. He's dropped it. I think that's Dan Forrester. That's Forrester. It was a slow ball. Rolls his finger, and Tom Latham was early into the shot, trying to just flick it towards the leg side off the outside as the ball went straight towards the deep mid-wicket fielder there. He was stationed there for the very same purpose, but Forrester there, the ball coming out of his hands there, probably hard hands there. He tried to give a hard hand, and the ball hitting in his palm and bouncing out of his palm here, and that'll be a big reprieve here for Latham. He's been struggling, Latham. He's batting with at less than run a ball here, 29 balls, 28. And here is Conway this time. He picks up an easy single, and that'll be 65 for no loss after, beg your pardon, there's one more ball here. 72 required from 73 balls here. Less than a ball here. And New Zealand will be definitely hoping to take the game away from here and take the 2-1 lead in the series here. This time, banks in shot, Mokoyana, and angling into the leg side stump here. Not well directed, and that was all Latham required. Pace on offer, straying down the leg, and Latham rocks back and pulls it away and guides the ball over the field there into the stands here in the fine leg region there. 6 runs to end the over here, and Tame Latham will be happy. He survived and he's capitalized on that, and is that will be 71 for no loss after the end of 8 overs here. Just 66 runs required from 72 balls. Less than run a ball now. And 6 runs to end the over. Poor ball here from Mokoyana, especially the last ball. 22 of 2 overs for him. George Linde, he's a wonderful campaigner. Extremely surprised. Why was he not brought back? Why was he not brought earlier into an attack here? I think they should have brought some. Beg your pardon there. Once again, George Linde into the attack here. He's bowled it. The ball way outside the leg stump there. And Conway going for the reverse sweep has managed to place it towards the deep point region there. Wonderful effort there from the fielder there in the deep point region. They're diving towards his right. He's managed to stop the ball, I guess. I think that'll go upstairs here. Will this be a boundary? We'll have to check the boundary there. Wonderful effort, diving, full stretch dive this time from Forrester, who's dropped a catch in the previous over. Did it touch the rope here? Forrester puts in the dive. I think that's 4 here. And the fielder there coming in from the inner circle, trying to help Forrester, trying to flick the ball just before the ropes. I think that the ball's will come off the ropes there, and that should be boundary there. Well, I think that's boundary if I'm not wrong. I think there's some the fingers probably test the boundary there as the fielder try to just flick the ball from the ropes. Well. The third umpire feels that he's happy with it. That'll be just 3 runs here. That'll be just 3 runs here. It's not a boundary. That'll be just 3 runs here, and Latham on the strike now. Here is Linde, or George Linde running into bowl in between the wickets to the left-hander. A flight delivery outside the off stump, and Tom Latham rocks back and just taps it away towards the short third man fielder. Then the batter scamper for a quick single there. And Conway there. Good running by Conway, responding equally fast to Latham's approval of taking a run, and Conway's back home easily there. Here is Linde running into ball to Conway. Coming in between the wickets to the left-hander once again. This time the ball pitching on the middle stump and turning into the pads there. And Conway happy to just guide it away towards the short third man fielder. That short fine leg fielder there for a single. This time, Jocelyn Day running for the one last time in this over here. Ball was banged in short and poor ball there. Latham rocks back and he pulls it away towards the deep fine leg region there. 4 runs here. Extremely, extremely poor ball to end the over. And that'll be 9 runs of Linde's first as New Zealand raced to 80 for no loss after the end of 9 overs here. Van Mulder's been thrown the ball here. 13 matches, 10 wickets, a best of 2 for 10. Banged in shot. Conway coming down the strike, coming down the pitch. And as soon as he came down the pitch, he shot on his length and is driven it away towards the sweeper cover region there for a single. Ryan Mulder today at the top of the order there today. Opening the innings here for South Africa was dismissed for a duck here. Caught by McConaughey. Ball Lockie Ferguson was dismissed for a duck here. Can he provide South Africa the breakthrough this time with the ball here? He failed with the bat, but can he deliver with the ball here? Makam Maharaj just trusted him and tossed the ball towards him. I know the series is a long way to go. I think it's just the T20 international game of the series. It's a 5-match T20 international series. We'll have to wait and watch how things go. It's a long tournament. The fourth game on Sunday, and then 25th we'll have the fifth game here, the final game. So 1-1 each appears today, and it definitely looking like South Africa, New Zealand will, the Black Caps, the home team, will be taking the lead tonight, 2-1 with the kind of the situation and circumstances out there in the middle. Has there's some problem out there with the light, if I'm not wrong, there, or the field there. Well, there's some problem there. I'm not sure what it is. Some technical problem there. As Vian Mulder tosses the ball back to the umpire. I'm not sure what it is, but the drinks are out there in the field, and the players are in a huddle here. Some issue there, probably something to do with the pitch there, something to do with the pitch or the surface there. I think sawdust being brought in here, if I'm not wrong. To all the folks who have joined us on Sports Beyond Cancer, thank you so much for being an integral part of the family here at Sports Beyond Cancer. Here we promote sports in the right direction, right spirits, unlike other streamers and other watch alongs where they mock players, where they ridicule players and create memes in the name of players, especially when the players are going through a bad phase. They use such derogatory words, mock them, and I'm not sure why this a lot of modern Gen Z culture people love that kind of content, because we see 100k views, 250k views on those channels, and they enjoy when hatred is being spread. They enjoy when they see bad news. They enjoy when hatred is being spread, when someone is being ridiculed. I wouldn't call them as true sports fans, but here we are here in the right spirits to promote sports in the right direction, to use sports as a catalyst to promote positivity in the community, to promote development in the community, and also encourage participation amongst the youth in sports, and also to promote sports in the right directions. And that's the reason we started this channel here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Murthy. I'm currently battling my fifth cancer, and that's the reason I couldn't be. I decided to start this channel here, Sports Beyond Cancer. I've been a sports journalist for 8 years, and a lot of years in New Zealand, a lot of years in India, covering the Tokyo Olympics, the Indian Premier Leagues, and many other leagues in the world, the tennis leagues and the football leagues too. And this is just a start. We are just learning out the tools here, how to use the tools, how to integrate the scoring cards, how to integrate chat boxes on the OBS platform. So please be kind enough and hit the subscribe button and like button and share with your friends and family, because we need to reach the 1,000 goal mark as early as possible. It will help us in this journey. It will help us in this cause here. So requesting you to do the same, share it with your friends and family. And thank you for all the support you guys have shown me. Every single like, every single support will give us a hope to fight against this battle and to come back strong with wake up with motivation despite facing 5 cancers at the age of 33. So please be kind enough as we are into this short break with something as the drinks break's been called early. So take this moment, minimize your screen and hit that subscribe button before continuing to watching the stream here. This time, a good link delivery outside the off stump, the ball keeping low here this time, surprisingly. Latham tries to play the cut shot, and the ball just going past the outside. Just slower ball there, rolls his finger. 116 clicks on that one, and that'll be a dot ball. Here is Latham running into ball to Mulder. Once again, wonderful ball there. Once again, change of pace there. And the ball shaping away from the left-hander, coming in from around the wicket, the right-hand baser. The ball pitching on the middle and just shaping away from the left-hander there, pitching outside the off stump and then just shaping away from the left-hander there. Wonderful ball there. Once again, change of pace, 114.1 clicks on that one. Completely beaten for pace there. Tom Latham, 39 of 36. Here is Mulder running in, this time outside the off stump. Poor ball there, a lot of width on offer. And this time Latham cuts it past the diving efforts of the fielder there in the point region. And the ball running away into the boundary there. 4 runs here, an absolute freebie here. Poor ball there from Mulder. Banks it short outside the off stump, rolls his finger. And a lot of width. And all Tom Latham had to go was rock back and just cut it past the diving effort of the fielder there in the point region. And the ball running away convincingly into the boundary there. Poor ball and an absolute gift, and Tom Latham capitalizes on it with both the hands there. Here is Mulder running into bowl to Latham. And this time the ball was for angling into the pads here. He's punched it. The ball stopping onto the batter there. He's punched it straight back towards Mulder. It was in the air. Is it a dropped opportunity here? I think it's a dropped on opportunity. The ball was dying on the bowler there. And the ball stopping on the batter as Tom Latham tried to punch it past the bowler there. We'll have to wait and watch. Just falling short of there, Mulder there. Beg your pardon there. Just falling short of Mulder. And no wonder his heart would have been in the mouth there. Tom Latham, he survives here once again. He is batting dangerously out there. 43 of 38. He's got a couple of opportunities, missed out opportunities. This time, once again, a full length delivery. Tom Latham trying to drive the ball too hard. The ball just shaping away, going past the outside edge. He has a big smile on his face. Probably it's been that kind of a night for him. It's his night. He's been living dangerously. And that'll be a dot ball to end the over after the halfway stage in the second innings here. In this stage, New Zealand 85 for no loss. They require just 52 runs and 60 balls with all the wickets in the hand there. 85 for no loss after 10 overs here. Here is Keshav Maharaj into his second over. Here, expensive of the first over. Once again, poor ball there. Banks it in short here. Absolutely poor there. No protection on the deep on the offside. He rocks back Conway. He's batting beautifully, Conway. And once again, he's continuing his form here. Rocks back and smashes it past the cover fielder there. And no protection there in the deep on the offside. The ball running away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Once again, Maharaj, an absolute freebie. Half tracker. All Conway had to do was ensure that he places it perfectly. No chance for any fielder there. None of the fielders moved there. That'll be 4 runs here. This time he's coming in from over the wicket here once again, a little bit short, and Conway not conventional shot there, an unconventional shot there. He pulls it past Conway there, he pulls it past Keshav Maharaj's right hand, and the ball racing away into the boundary there. 4 runs there. The fielder there in the long off region was extremely wide, and that will give the opportunity for Conway to hit one more boundary here. 8 runs coming off the first 2 balls, and New Zealand definitely taking the game away from South Africa here. What do you make of this game here? South Africa, we saw how wickets collapsed when South Africa were batting, how the surface behaved when South Africa were batting. Because at one stage they were 46 for 5. The ball was stopping on them, and the ball had an extra bounce. You saw how the likes of Santner, McConkey, and James Neesham extracted that extra bounce. Whenever the ball was tossed, flighted outside the off stump, the ball gripped on the surface and turned away from the left-handers, turned away from the right-handers, and the extra bounce doing in when they tried to play that cut shot, the ball, the extra bounce doing in, and they managing to slice the ball in the air to the fielders there. And on the other hand, New Zealand, they have batted brilliantly. They have adapted wonderful to the conditions. They were out there in the field for 20 overs during their fielding time, and they have definitely made a wonderful understanding of the wicket here at Eden Park, and they've come out and played sensibly. They have not tried to hit the ball too hard. They have taken the chances. They have paced the innings well. They've tried to pick the gaps, run hard, and they've ensured that they put a full stop to this game here. And currently, they are 96 for no loss here after 10.5 overs here. Here is Maharaj running into bowl to Conway. This time Conway is dragged it straight. A poor shot here. The commentator's curse doing in here. The ball was well outside the off stump. The ball keeping a little bit low, and Conway did not going down on one leg and trying to play the slog sweep. Does not get power behind the shot. Does not get good timing behind the shot. I think he's lost his bat while playing the shot. I think he lost the grip on the handle, and he comes off just one hand there, and the ball straight down the throat of the fielder there in the deep mid-wicket region there, as Ruben Herman takes an easy catch here, and that will be the first wicket here, first breakthrough here for South Africa. New Zealand's first wicket. Conway has been dismissed here, caught by Herman, ball Keshav Maharaj, and after the end of 11 overs here, 96 for 1. And I think it's a little bit too late, or can South Africa still manage to make something out of this, defending this total here? Will they be able to get more wickets here? Can one wicket bring in two? Can they put some pressure back on the New Zealand camp here? Can they put some pressure back on the home team here? We'll have to wait and watch, as Conway has been dismissed here, 39 of 26, as Robinson is out there in the middle at number 3. Tim Robinson, 27 matches, 568 runs, 102 50s with a strike rate of 137.9 and a best of 106 not out. He's out there in the middle, as George Linde is out with the ball once again for his second over. 41 required of 54. Here is Linde running in between the wickets to Latham, banks it in shot, and Latham pulls it away. The ball running away towards the deep fine leg region there. That'll be just a single here. Lucky there for the bowler there. Not much damage there. I missed that opportunity by Latham. Once again banged in shot onto the pads. He's only managed to drag it along the ground towards the deep fine leg fielder there for a single. Here is Linde running into bowl to Robinson here, who's yet to face the ball. Can Linde get a breakthrough here? Can one wicket bring in two? Can two wicket bring in three? South Africa will be needing more wickets to push the game as deep as possible. This time, once again, an easy offer there, straying down the pads, and Robinson will be happy to get off the mark in easy fashion there. And he tucks it away towards the short square leg region there, and he'll cross over for a single here. Here is Linde running into ball to Latham. A flight delivery outside the off-stump. Top is there. The ball going over the keeper's head there. The ball running away into the boundary there. Good fielding there by Zorzi, who's run all the way from the short fine leg region there. He runs and puts in a slide and just cuts the ball before the ropes. And the batters will come back for 2 runs here. Wonderful, wonderful fielding there. Wonderful ball there from Linde. Flighted ball outside the off-stump. And Tom Latham a little bit early into the shot, trying to play the sweep shot off the top edge. The ball flies over the wicketkeeper's head and was running into the boundary. And good fielding there from Zorzi to restrict the batters. Just 2 runs there. Here is Linde coming in between the wickets to Latham, who's just 3 runs short of 50 there. Tried to play the pull shot. The ball was banged in short, but this time not enough bounce on that as expected by Latham. The ball keeping low. A half-hearted appeal here by Linde, but definitely the ball going way outside the off stump, and that'll be a not out here. Easy call here for the umpire. And Linde has a smile there. He definitely knew that was not how that was going outside the off stump there. Here is George Linde running into ball to Latham. A flight delivery outside the off stump. He's dragged it away and pull it away towards the long on fielder there. That'll be just a single here. 36 runs required from 49 balls. Here is Robinson, all set to face George in their flight delivery, straying down the pads once again. Robinson goes down on one leg and swept it wonderfully. The ball along the ground, going towards the deep fine leg region there. That'll be just a single here. And that'll be the end of the over here. 102 for 1 after 12 overs here. And the required run rate now falling below 4.5 here for New Zealand. That should be easy game here for New Zealand unless it's a New Zealand's games to lose. If they go on to lose from here, they'll be eager to make the series 2-1 with with 2 more games to come in the series here. This is shaping towards being a wonderful contest here. These two teams extremely different from these two teams. The playing 11 of both these teams extremely different from the one that played in the semi-final in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026, where South Africa were completely outplayed. Their only defeat in the entire campaign, where Finn Allen smashed that century of 33 balls to take New Zealand into the finals there. And a lot of changes across both the teams, especially South Africa. 12 changes in the squad there, to the squad that played the World Cup there, with most of the players spending some time with the family before they head back towards the Indian Premier League, which is due to start soon. So definitely a wonderful experience and exposure for all these youngsters. And Keshav Maharaj being given the captain's responsibility in this tournament to groom these youngsters here. A single for Robinson off the first ball, punches it towards the long off region, then crossover for a single here. 34 required of 47. Here is Keshav Maharaj running into bowl to Latham, and that was flighted delivery outside the off stump. He swept it away wonderfully. No chance there for the fielder there in the deep square leg region there. The ball going into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Wonderful shot here. Great shot to notch up his 50 here. Tom Latham, he's capitalized on his dropped opportunities. He's capitalized on his moments, and he's held his head straight. He's held his head up, and wonderful balance there, going down on one knee and playing the sweep shot to perfection all along the ground, and the ball racing away into the boundary, and that will bring up his 50 here, and he's raced away to 52 of 45 balls here. Once again, banged in shot from Keshav Maharaj. No conviction there from Latham. Tries to play the pull shot off the top edge. The ball on the bounce towards the fielder there in the deep mid-wicket region there for a single here. That will be just a single here. 53 of 46 balls. I think he's capitalized on his dropped opportunities. He's lived a little bit dangerously in the initially, but despite all the odds, he's stayed on. He's not given up, and he's notched up a wonderful half century. Once again, Robinson straying down the leg from Maharaj. Goes for the sweep shot, top edge there. Wonderful fielding there. Almost pulling off a catch there. And I think it's going to be just short there. And that'll be just 1 run here for Robinson here. Here is Maharaj, a flighted delivery on the pads, and Latham this time plays the sweep shot, but this time straight towards the fielder in the deep square leg region there. That will be just a single there. New Zealand completely outplaying South Africans, the Proteas tonight. The Black Caps completely dominating. As you know, we were rooting for the Black Caps, the Kiwis, all throughout this game because I have worked as a sports journalist in New Zealand for almost 4 years, and definitely love the people there. Definitely been an integral part of the sports community, been an integral part of covering a lot of cricket and even Tokyo Olympics and a lot of games across those 4 years. I've worked with closely with a lot of New Zealand cricket media and also the players there, being a management personnel along with the Wataga Wolves too. So been that kind of a journey. Unfortunately, the fifth cancer coming in and taking everything away from me, and that's the reason we are stuck here in India battling for life and death in the last 2.5 years. And currently, I've managed to enter remission, and that's the reason we have started something out on the YouTube platform to keep our passion alive. Because still a long way to go in this treatment process, and I'm extremely gutted because this time I'm not on the ground with my camera, with my book and paper, interviewing the players, talking to the officials. But this is the best we can do, and we want to show it out to the world that resilience goes a long way. Despite my fifth cancer at the age of 33, we are not going to give up on our passion. We are not going to give up on life. And it's not all been possible because of the life and love and kind support you guys have been showing me. If at all you have not managed to hit that like and subscribe button there, please, please, please just take this moment and hit that like and subscribe button and support this cause, support this fight. And thank you for giving me a motivation to wake up every single day and look at the positive side of life here. Thank you so much for all that you do. One subscribe, one like, that'll mean the world to me, or it could be just a matter of seconds to you, but for me, it's an entire lifetime there. Here is George Linde into the attack for his third over, 2.1 overs, none for 15, running in between the wicket to bowl to Latham. Latham stepping down the ground, the ball's been hit in the air. George Linde puts his right hand out, and that ball going past his hands and running away into the boundary there. Could this be considered as a drop chance there? But nevertheless, 4 runs there. It required absolute quick reflexes there by Linde to hold on to it. The umpire there almost living dangerously. Let them shot almost taking away the umpire there, and that'll be 4 runs here. Here is Linde as Tom Latham tries to go across the off stump and tries to scoop the ball over the short fine leg field there. I think it's just get 1 run there. Doesn't get good contact on the ball there. Here is Linde running into bowl to Robinson. Bangs it in short, and Robinson rocks back. Hunty punches his way towards the deep, a bigger pardon there, towards the long on region there for an easy single here. 21 required from 38 balls. An easy game here for the Black Caps and the Kiwis here. A single for Latham once again as 20 required from 37. Here is Linde. Last ball of his third over here. A flight delivery, straying down the pads. He's tried to play the sweep shot and doesn't get good bat on it. I think it's come off the pads there, and the ball just rolling away towards the short fine leg field of the region there, and the wicket keeper running to get the ball, and the batters can only get 1 run here. Good, sensible stuff there from wicket keeper. Had it gone, had he left it to the fielder coming in from the deep, the batters would have crossed for 2 runs there. But he'll restrict it to just 1 run here, and that'll be the end of the over. 118 for 1 after the end of 14th over here. New Zealand just require 19 runs of 6 overs here. Koidze, who's bowled brilliantly. 3 overs, 15 dot balls, ladies and gentlemen. He's been bowling wonderfully tonight on this surface. 3 overs, none for nine. Here he is running into bowl to Robinson here and straying down the leg for the first time, fraying on the leg, bigger pardon there. And that'll be white ball here from Koidze. He's varied his pace wonderfully. He's bowled the Yorkers, he's bowled the bouncers, and he's bowled with conviction this evening here, cranking the pace. Especially we saw in the last over 144, 147, 146, 111, 147, and 149 clicks. What a wonderful, wonderful engine is. Quite a simple action, runs in and steams up all the pace. And this time tried to bowl the full toss, and the ball's for a Yorker, and the ball's gone for a full toss here. Slipped from the bowler there and is just punched away over the cover fielder there, and that'll be 2 runs here as a sweeper cover will cut it away, and that'll be 2 runs here for Robinson. This time, Koedze, he's driven it away, and good fielding there from the fielder in the cover region there, putting a full-fledged dive towards his right, and he's managed to stop a boundary there. I think that's Herman there, and the ball deflecting and going towards the mid of fielder there. The batters will have time to go for the single here. The ball was banged in, good length delivery outside the off stump, a full length delivery, beg your pardon there. He's driven it wonderfully there, and the ball was probably going into the boundary there. 4 runs going past the cover fielder there. Wonderful dive towards his right. He's just punched the ball towards the mid off fielder and saved 3 runs for the team here. Here is Koedze, this time outside the off stump, and is driven it away past the diving efforts of the fielder there in the backward point region there. And that'll be 1 run here. 14 required from 33. It's just a final nail in the coffin here from New Zealand. What a wonderful dominating game. They have made a comeback in this contest here. I mean, in this series here, South Africa winning the first game, and since then it's New Zealand have made a strong comeback. We saw how they won the game by a huge margin, 68 runs in the previous game. They lost the first game by 7 wickets, New Zealand, and then they came back in the second game in Hamilton, winning by a huge margin by 68 runs with Conway playing wonderfully there. And tonight they have managed to reduce South Africa to 136 for 9 after 20 overs, and now they just require. I think they just require 20, just 15 or 13 runs, if I'm not wrong. Oh, that'll be boundary. Slower bouncer there. Robinson was early into the pull shot here and somehow managed to keep it down. And the ball, lucky there, going past the fielder there in the deep, fine leg in there. 4 runs here, just 10 runs required from 32. And New Zealand had definitely made a great comeback in this series here. This time, a full toss here, and Robinson trying to play the scoop shot. He's been hit on his body here. He's been hit on his body here. Will this be a no ball here? Will this be considered as a beamer here? Well. He was probably sitting there, so that's the reason the umpires are having a discussion here. The umpire said that's the reason having a discussion here. I think that's a beamer here. That should be a beamer if I'm not wrong, because he was trying to play the scoop shot, and he was on the ground. But nevertheless, that was a full toss, and Beamer, he's been given a warning there. He tried to flick it away, Robinson, despite everything. And that'll be a no ball. First warning here for Koedze, first Beamer. And he's apologized straight away, Koedze. And that could have been nasty. But here is the free hit coming up as Koedze, full length delivery. He's smashed it there. Robinson staying deep into the crease, getting underneath the ball. He smashed it past the mid-on fielder there. A couple of bounces, and the ball crashes into the advertising boards here. 4 runs here, just 5 runs required here. What a wonderful shot here. A stand and deliver from Robinson. He's whipped it away off the middle of the bat there. And thank you, Leslie Ronalds. Good morning to you too. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a wonderful time, and hope you are having taking care of yourself. And thank you so much for once again logging on back to streaming on to Sports Beyond Cancer here. Thank you for your acknowledgement, and thank you for encouraging our work here. Thank you so much there, Robinson. less there and all. So that means the world to us. Thank you for uplifting our spirits like you do every single time. Thank you so much. And to all the other folks who are watching this channel, we are almost at the end of the game here. Just take this moment to hit that subscribe button before the game winds off, because that will give us some positivity, because we have been covering this contest for almost 3 hours now, and we've only managed to get 4 subscribers in the past 3 hours. That will be extremely disappointing to us. So at least hit that subscribe and like button before you go. Hit that subscribe button, share it with the friends and family, because I desperately need to get to the 1,000 goal mark here as early as possible here, because it'll help me along this journey. It'll help me in this fight here. So requesting you to do the same. Just take this moment and hit that subscribe button there. It's only going to cost 1 second of your life, but it'll mean a value of a worth a lifetime for us, because it gives us hope to continue this battle in a positive spirit. It'll keep us diverted from the things that's been troubling our life across the various verticals in regards to cancer. So please take this moment and hit that subscribe button there. Here is Mokoena running in to bowl to Latham. Just 5 required of 30. This game is almost done and dusted here. Just 1 hit away here as Mokoena running into bowl to Latham. Good length delivery, shaping away from the left-hander, and Tom Latham watching it till the end and just opening the face of the bat and guiding it away towards the third man region there, crossing over for an easy single here. He's batting on 62 or 53. He was struggling to time the ball initially, and a couple of opportunities have been dropped by South Africa, and he's capitalized on it, and he's taken the game till the end. He's ensured that he'll stay out there in the middle, utilize those dropped opportunities, and he's batting unbeaten on 62 of 53, as the partnership between him and Robinson has now raced away to 36 of 24, with Robinson on 16 of 13 balls there. Here is Mokoena running into ball to Tim Robinson. Banged in shot on the hips. He's just flicked off his thigh pad there. And the ball along the ground, running towards the deep fine leg region there for a single. Three runs from 28 balls. Here is Mokoena running into ball to Latham. Bangs it in short. Latham goes for the pull shot here. And not in a convincing fashion there. The ball rolling away towards the deep fine leg region. Once again, a single here. 3 singles of the first 3 balls, and just 2 runs away from going on to lead the series here. 2-1 here. And with 2 more games to come, this series is definitely shaping up perfectly. If South Africa manage to win the next one, the 5th game is going to be the decider here. The final, it'll turn out to be like the final if South Africa win the next game and draw the series 2-2. The final game is going to be exciting here. Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer. Do not go anywhere. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and pour in all the support you can. And share it with your friends and family. Share it with your grandparents, grandchildren, children, kids, parents, everyone, because we are here building a community. And every single subscription, every single like will give us the hope to battle against this cancer here. This time banged in short, good bouncer, wonderfully directed, and Robinson ducks away and leaves the ball to the keeper there. Wonderful ball there, wonderfully directed, and that will be a dot ball here. Here is Makwena running into ball to Robinson. Rolls his finger on the balls here. I think it's hit into his rib cage there. Did he get an inside edge onto his rib cage? And the batters will scamper for a quick single there as Mokoena runs towards his left hand. He's had a shy at the batter's end, but Tom Latham is within the crease and he's missed the stumps there. That could have been risky. And but nevertheless, they're just 1 run away from a victory here to go on to lead the series 2-1 here. The Black Caps, the home team, they were dismissed by 7 wickets in the first game. Then they made a comeback in the last game, winning it by a huge margin of 68 runs, courtesy a wonderful batting effort there from Devon Conway. And in the third game, once again, they have produced a wonderful bowling performance. I think all-round bowling performance from the New Zealand batters, understanding the surface early, understanding the kind of surface that's been on offer here at the Eden Park here in Auckland, and they're utilizing it to the potential. Santner bringing himself on early, realizing that there's something on offer for the spinners with the ball gripping and that extra bounce troubling the batters. They bowled in the right channels, they bowled in the right directions, and that'll be a dot ball to end the over as 1 run required from 24 balls here. Mokoyana, 3 overs, none for 25. And to all the folks, this is the last opportunity in this contest here, in this stream here, to hit that like and subscribe button there, because it will definitely make us feel happy for the efforts we have put in for the past 2 3 hours here covering this game. So please ensure you hit that like and subscription button. Every single like, every single subscription will give us the motivation to continue this fight and not think about what's been happening on the other side of life as we are battling the fifth cancer here. So please take this moment, hit that like and subscribe button, and pour in all the support you can, and encourage us, because we are here promoting sports in the right direction, using sport as a catalyst to promote development in the community, not like other watch along streamers who just mock players, ridicule players, use bad words, derogatory words, where audience find it amusing that when a player is ridiculed, when someone is ridiculed, or when someone is being mocked at. But here we do not do any stuff, because here we respect players. Here we are doing journalism in the right spirits here. This time Sipamla into the attack, the ball keeping low and wrapped on the pads. An extended appeal here from Sipamla, and the umpire thought for quite a bit, and she's raised a finger there, and Sipamla celebrates, and Robinson straight away has taken the review here. Robinson straight away challenging a decision, and it's been sent upstairs here. Sipamla, good length delivery, the ball coming into the right hander, keeping low, and Robinson did not expect the ball to keep so low. He's been hit on the pads there, and I think this could be touch and go. Did he manage to get an inside edge, or was it missing down the leg? I think eventually umpire's call. I think to the naked eye, it just looks it might hit the edge of the leg stump, but we'll have to wait and watch as the ultra edge is being brought out there. There's no ultra edge now. We have front on auction, pitching outside of impact in line, and it's hitting the leg stump there, hitting the leg stump straight into the leg stump here. Good decision there, and the review's been lost, and that'll be the end of the that'll be the second wicket here for New Zealand, the fall of second wicket here for New Zealand, as Robinson will have to head back towards the pavilion here. He's been dismissed of 17, run a ball 17, and New Zealand 136 for 2. Kim Cotton, the umpire there. Wonderful decision there from Kim Cotton. She's been brilliant in this contest. And once again, she's right on money, lifting the finger, taking the time taking the time to make a decision. And then she's definitely made the right decision. And New Zealand losing the review here. As Nick Kelly is out there in the middle with just one run to win of 23 balls. And he's out there in the middle there to hit the winning runs probably. Or can Sipamla get one more wicket here? Here is Sipamla. Just one run for the Black Caps here. The entire field's been brought in on the offside. Here is Ipamla coming in from around the wicket. Yorkling delivery. He's just tapped it away towards the mid-on field there. And the batters will camper for a quick single. And that'll be the end of the game here. New Zealand winning the game here. The Black Caps winning the game. The Kiwis winning the game here. The Kiwis winning the game by 8 wickets. What a comeback in this contest here. The home team Black Caps were one down. After the first game with South Africa winning the first T20 international, but since then it's gone on the Black Caps where they've come back strong. They won the last game by 68 runs, or with courtesy of a wonderful innings there by Devon Conway. And tonight it's been an all-round performance by the Black Caps here. With the ball, they've completely strangled South Africa, restricting them to 136 in their quota of 20 overs, 136 for 9 if I'm not wrong. And that too because of Mokoena, who scored the 26 runs coming in at number 10. Otherwise, they would have been winded up somewhere close to 110 or 105. And then in reply, Conway and Latham played wonderfully. Beautiful partnership of 96 runs for the opening wicket with Tom Latham getting a couple of drop chances. He capitalized on it, and he's played till the end to score 63 or 55 balls. He's definitely capitalized on those missed out opportunities. And in the end, Nick Kelly had to come out to just face one ball and hit that winning run and take his team across the line here, as New Zealand went on to go on to win this game by 8 wickets here. We have two more games to come. We'll be covering the next game on Sunday, the fourth T20 International. Hopefully, South Africa go on to win that fourth game. Then it's going to be looking extremely exciting, because we'll be having a fifth T20I will turn out to be like a potential final, which will be the series decider, and that could be an exciting considering the perspective of from the fans angle, and considering from the how the tournament has been shaping, because we want it to be an even contest here. But tonight it's only looked at it's only been looking like a one side of it here. South Africa completely losing the plot right since the toss here. South Africa, New Zealand winning the toss, and they have ticked every single box in their favor, and they have managed to outplay South Africa convincingly. 137 for 2 in 16.2 overs, winning by 8 wickets and almost 3.5 overs to spare, and New Zealand leading the series 2-1 in this 5-match contest here. So with that said, hope you enjoyed the stream and hope you enjoyed the commentary. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy signing off from Sports Beyond Cancer. And beg your pardon there, Koetze was wonderful for the first 3 overs, and last over is a little bit expensive. 4 overs, none for 23. Sipamla, 1 for 26. Mokoena, none for 25 of 3. Maharaj, none, 1 for 30 of 3 overs. George Linde, 3 overs, none for 22. And Ryan Mulder, 1 overs, none for 5. 137 for 2. And that sums up the story here. New Zealand winning up the air by 8 wickets. To all the folks who have watched the stream, just ensure you hit that subscribe and like button before you go, because we have been pouring in a lot of effort for the past 1.5 hours, and every single 3 hours, beg your pardon there. And every single like and subscription will help us in this journey. So please ensure you hit that subscribe. It's just 1 second of your life here, but it'll mean a lifetime for us. So take this moment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if possible, if you know a sporting community, if you know a sporting club, share it with your friends and family too. So thank you so much for being an integral part of Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy signing off from Sports Beyond Cancer. Have a wonderful day. We'll be back soon with more action.